What's going on, people? I'm here again, man. And I know a lot of people probably wondering, man, yo, why you always driving? I'm always driving because I'm local, man, and I'm always doing something. I'm always living, you know? I'm always out doing something, man. But this video I'm dropping today, I want to reach out to all the new drivers, man, that's coming in the game, and all the new drivers that's in the game right now, right? Now, this game of trucking, it's going to start to get a little bit confusing. And the reason I say that, because it don't matter who you with, whether you with Swift, Prime, Stevens, CRST, it don't matter who you start with, right? It's going to be a time where you're going to want to move on to a different company. It's going to get to that point, you know? A very few people stay with a company that they start with. A very few people stay with that company for a long time, right? But the reason for my video, because I want to let you guys know that you guys are going to start getting confused. And the reason I say that, because you're going to start watching a bunch of YouTube trucking people, and their best interests might not be the best idea. The reason I say that is because there's a thing called driver referral bonus, right? That a lot of drivers, they'll sell their soul to try to get drivers to come to their job just for that check. You know what I mean? I don't even care about stuff like that. I know my job, they do that. I think they do that. But yo, if I'm hooking up, if I'm trying to tell somebody about my job, I don't need no money, yo. I make money. You know what I mean? So you guys got to do your own research at the end of the day. Especially, check it out, right? Let's just say you're watching a particular person on YouTube, and I'm not calling no names. I'm just like using people. I see people do this, right? They try to, like, every company they go to, you know, they try to get people to come over there. Like, why don't you just be happy with the company that you're at, man, and just you know what I'm saying, just go away, man. Just so you won't be with that company this month, then you try to get 100 people to come there, then you jump over to another company. You guys got to pay attention, man, to what's going on. You know, that's why I be telling people, yo, you got to do your own research. You know, you gotta, like, you can't listen. When you deal with people that left the company and they speak bad about that company, but then you find out they've been with that company for 2 to 5 years, they got the problem. The problem is not the company, the problem is them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna knock nobody for job hopping. That's your prerogative, that's your business, that's your life. But you know that misery love company. Stop trying to recruit people if you know that your job ain't all that. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how you guys will sell your soul for some damn gold. You know what I mean? You guys will do anything for money. Some of these people, man, they'll do anything for money. I'm telling you. You guys got to be careful out there, people. So new drivers, man, when you're in this game and you get ready to move on from whatever company you're with, just do your own research, you know? Do your due diligence. That's why when I be dropping my food service video, you don't hear me telling people, oh, just only come to this company or only go to that company. Nah, you can go back on all my videos. The first thing I tell drivers to do, the first question I ask them, when somebody asks me what company they should go to, the first question I ask a driver, what food service company is closest to your house? Let's start the process of elimination like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a company recruiter, nor do I want to be. You know, you have to watch out for these driver recruiters. They're not in your best interest. They will lead you down the wrong road, the wrong alley, in the wrong valley. You know what I mean? Like, Gotta learn this, guys. And sometimes it's not a bad thing to stick it through with the company that you start with. You know what I mean? Let's just say you start with Swift. I start with Swift. I got some Swift bias. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got some Swift bias. But let's just say you start with Swift, right? And it's only been like 2 or 3 months. You ain't making the money you want to make. So what you want to do? You want to quit and go to like a different company that's similar to Swift. Guess what? At the end of the day, all these companies are the same. Now, you could have did something different. You could have requested a meeting to talk to your driver's manager and to talk to their managers and explain to them like, yo, I'm available. I'm not getting the runs that I think I can do. Show these people that you can work. Show these people that you're willing to work. Deliver your loads on time. You know what I mean? Always be available for dispatch. You know what I mean? Stop trying to run home every week. You know what I'm saying? And then you won't get more miles. You know what I'm saying? Like locally, I made myself available. And I'm gonna explain to you what I mean when I say I make myself available, right? So I'm the type of driver. I'm flexible, bro. I got my doubles and my triples. So let's just say that somebody call out that pulls the doubles and triples, yo, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say I got a route. So let's just say though, a driver that goes out of town, you know, we got drivers they sleep out of town. They be going to like Orlando and stuff. We got drivers going all the way to Ocala. We got drivers going to Wildwood and stuff like that. Let's just say they had an emergency. The guy that's supposed to do that route, they can't do it. Well, guess what? I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people want to leave a job when they could have resolved the problem, resolved the issues, whatever is going on. You know what I mean? You don't want to make an emotional decision. That's what happens most of the time in trucking, because if you really sit back and start to think, like the problems you're having at your job right now, it's going to be the same problems you have at the next job. I'm telling you. It's all the same, people. So you might be in a truck stop and it's weekend. You're doing your 34-hour reset. And you know when people do their 34-hour reset, they talk a lot. You know what I mean? Hanging out in Country Pride, eating that gourmet dinner. Eating that gourmet dinner. And you ran into another driver and he's telling you about his company. Yeah, man, my company's great. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we do this and we do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this, I'm making that. But you're going through your emotional decision. And you're just thinking about how bad your past 2 weeks been. Your over the road checks been like $600-700 a week. It's not what you want it to be. So you're listening to him and you're thinking his company is like filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? And you eating some country fried steak. So you know what I'm saying? You want to eat some top of the line steak. So you're thinking to yourself, you know what? If he's this happy, I want to be that happy. So you might jump and go to that company, but not knowing in mind that the person that you're talking to, he's only worried about that $1,000 bonus that he's gonna, referral bonus that he's gonna get when you come on job. He probably get like $250 within the first 30 days and another $250 if you stay 90 days. You guys know how that works, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of truck drivers out there. Any driver that's doing it for the right reason, keep on doing it, bro. Y'all keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? God is looking down at you. You feel me? Keep on doing what y'all doing. But there's a lot of drivers out there that's not doing it for the right reason, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, stop leading these drivers down the wrong road, man. Stop leading these drivers down the wrong direction. Because guess what? Whatever you do in life, it's gonna come back to get you. You know what I mean? So stop trying to recruit these drivers to your BS company. If you know your company and all that, if you know your company's whack, if you know your company's full of crap, keep that company to yourself. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you guys really gotta watch out for these driver recruiters out here, man. They really out here trying to set y'all up for failure. You feel me? Do your due diligence. Do your full research. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody trying to recruit you to a company, and then when you do your research, the person that's referring you to that company, he's telling you so much great things about that company. But when you do your research, he only been with that company for 2 months, right? And then you say, you know what, let me go back in his history a little bit. And he pull up his 1 year work history, and you just realize that this man had 8 jobs in 1 year. You gonna listen to somebody like that? Go ahead. You know what I mean? One thing I noticed about local drivers and over-the-road drivers, and I'm gonna do a video about this, right? When it comes to the jobs, and job hopping, local drivers have more longevity than over-the-road drivers, and I'm gonna break that down in another video. I'm gonna do a full research on why, stuff like that, so I can lay it all out there. But you know what I'm saying? It's easier to when a local driver is recruiting you, they're more likely to tell the truth or not, because their longevity of them being in the company matters way more. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying, guys, is new truck drivers. I'm not talking to the old truck drivers, man. One thing you can't teach some of these old dogs new tricks. You feel me? Like, some of these drivers, man, you can't talk to them. They think they know everything, man. I be trying to tell some of these truckers, man, about lease. You know what I'm saying? You know how much truck drivers I talk to, and I tell them not to do no lease purchase. You know what I'm saying? And then a couple months later, I don't hear from them. Then they end up in the lease purchase. And then after that, they said, oh, man, I should listen to you. Like, you can't some people you can't talk to. You know what I mean? Like, but all I'm saying is, drivers, do your own research. You know, do your own research and surround yourself with the right driving network. It's some good people out here, man. I'm telling you, it's good people out here that really want to help people, that don't need your money, that don't require a dime out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of these people. You know what I mean? And y'all make sure you have yourself a great night. And yo, get ready to watch some football. Aaron Rodgers about to take out Seattle. It is what it is. Let's go.